Alright, welcome back. Today we are playing some more Nine Kings, and today we are back in quest mode. We've beaten 21 of the 81 quests. Last time we played up here on King of Nomads, so I'm thinking we come down here and play King of Blood. We haven't played him in a while since our Slaughterhouse, the movie fiasco, and we got to year 33 3 times. It was a whole thing. Let's hope that this is not as bad. So this will be King of Blood Necropolis. Your evilness. Deaths are at an all-time high, but there are also bad news. Some filthy kings want to take our land. Start with a kingdom filled with cemeteries. We're fighting King of Blood Rebellion, King of Nature, King of Nothing, and King of Nomads. So looks like I've got level 1 and level 2 cemeteries here, so let's check it out. So let's see. Okay, we've got imps, bombers, and sacrifice. So if I sacrifice here and here, then my 4 corner plots would be level 3, and this one. I think that's a good idea. Let's sacrifice here. I'll put down some imps. And then I'll sacrifice here, and we'll put bombers down. And we'll go from there. So then, when an imp dies, I should get 3 summons out of it, I believe, because there are 3 cemeteries. Steel coat could be good. I'd rather get, like, farm. Ooh, a blacksmith. Oh, and we started with war horns ×2, so summons are 50% stronger. And then they're 50% stronger again. Blacksmith, I'm gonna take. I can't use it yet, but I'm gonna upgrade these imps. And fighting King of Greed. I like my beacon. I could put a beacon here. There's a beacon. I will take that. And I'll upgrade my bombers. Now I certainly need a way to remove this cemetery and this cemetery, so hopefully I can get something. I think Blood's sacrifice card is the only one out of the kings I could get. I think a Demon's Altar, though, would be good, and Evil Pact is good. I'm gonna have to ditch something here because I can't play anything. My pagoda started at level 2, so maybe I should have sacrificed this cemetery and this cemetery. It would have gotten the same result as all 5 of these cemeteries would be level 3, but then my pagoda would be level 3 as well. I'm gonna dump the Demon's Altar. I don't have enough troops, really, and I don't have a way to get rid of stuff. So I do need that sacrifice card. And I think we started in year, I don't know, year 11 maybe? It's only been a few years. I'm gonna reroll. I'll reroll once more. Okay. A steel coat I can use. I'll put that on my imps. No reason to put it on my bombers. I have tried that. Steel coat does not save your bombers from exploding. So it doesn't matter how many steel coats. Ooh, I could clone. Let's clone and upgrade my pagoda. And I'm gonna grab this plot next to the pagoda and put, I think, my blacksmith down so I can start getting some more damage on my cemetery units and my pagoda units. And we'll just take the pagoda and upgrade that. So now I can use my clone card for something else. Maybe I can get a temple or something here. Gigantify would be great, is what I'm thinking. Osmosis. Ooh, I could osmosis on the cemeteries. A 10% boost. Is it to all stats? To all stats. Or I could raise and get Royal Decree. I could raise up here, and maybe I could get Evil Pact again. You used to be able to stack this, and I don't know if you can anymore. So, I mean, we could get War Horns again. I don't know how many times you can stack that either. Let's raise this plot. Okay, we can get Evil Pact now. Catharsis is that all of our troops, and that does not count the cemetery or the imp troops from the pagoda. So this is 34 damage. These guys are 4.5 damage. That'd be a lot of damage with Catharsis, but doubling my max quantity again would be pretty nice. So we're gonna do that. So now I'm at 75 imps from my pagoda, and maybe at the next Royal Council I can double it again. We'll see. I'm gonna take a procreate, and I will procreate bombers. There's 21 of them. So, a lot of imps here. I've got about the same amount as my Blood Rebellion. So, a lot of Demon Lords. I don't have any Demon Lords. Let's see. I don't think I need a cemetery. I will upgrade my bombers to level 3, and I'm gonna reroll here. Okay. I have Procreate, Offering, Overhaul. I think I'm gonna Offering and take a Procreate, and then I can't buy anything else, so I'm gonna Offering here, because I don't need that. Okay, I got a Sacrifice, Clone Migration. Okay. I could put my Beacon down here. Let's do that. I can upgrade my bombers. I don't need this Sacrifice card unless I decide to sacrifice one of these cemeteries. Migration, there's nowhere to migrate anything. Let's procreate the bombers. And then I'm going to clone and upgrade the blacksmith twice. So I get that up to level 3. So that the cemetery and the pagoda can get 6% damage increase every year. Swords, I'm going to take swords for these imps. So I've just like doubled their damage. They're at 4.5, now they're at 9.5, so that is pretty nice. So it's good. Fighting the Blood Rebellion. I feel like I haven't fought King of Nothing in a while. I'd like to fight him, and these guys are level 2. I'm gonna take this imp card. Ooh, we got Evil Pact. I really like diversification though, to just pick what I want. So I'm going to do that. As much as I really want to Evil Pact again, but I'm not going to. So we got these imps up to level 3. They're doing 14 damage now, so they are just taking it away. So now we get to pick from all of this, and I will just be picking like enchantments. Put some more vampirism. Oh, they didn't have vampirism. We'll put our first stack of vampirism on those imps. And these demon lords are tanky. Okay, we got through. Let's see. I can't put any of these down, so let's re-roll. I can wild card the beacon. It's level 1. Or I could put poison. I think I'm gonna put poison on my imps, and I'll make peace with King of Nothing. I like kind of wanted to farm, but I'd rather just get swords and shields from King of Nomads and like procreate some clones from King of Nature. So let's throw the poison on our imps. And these elves really went through my like original imps very quickly, so it's a little scary. I will take swords again. This cemetery back here is doing 22 damage. That's crazy. Let's swords our imps though here. So now they're up to 19 damage. So they're almost as strong as when they come back to life as summons. And let's... Do I want to procreate or swords? My bombers are doing almost as much damage as my imps. I think we're gonna swords. And then I'm going to take this plot over here next to the imps. And I'd like to migrate them and migrate them back. So if I get a second migrate card, I'll do that. But I don't want them to be away from the cemeteries because I'm pretty sure that is my win con. So kind of need them to be next to the cemeteries because they're doing like 20,000 damage each, at least here. Alright. Another Royal Council coming up. Take more vampirism. Ooh, Rainbow Army. I would take a temple or a Gigantify. Some scapegoats in there. I don't need scapegoats though. And all of them are all done. Oh my gosh, I do this every time I take diversification. I forget that I don't get the rainbow loot anymore. That is alright. I'm gonna take a clone card and I'll clone and upgrade the beacon. So that's 11 up hits per second. So these guys are at 3.9 and 3.3. So that's a lot higher than our 0.7 hits per second imps. Let's take Frost. Frost, I think, can be very helpful so that it slows down the attacks. So I won't complain about that. And it's going to be our Royal Council, so let's see what we get here. Take more Frost. Okay, I could have support buildings go off again with overwork. I don't think that's necessary. I'm going to reroll. I don't have any Demon Altars. Could get 20% crit chance. My bombers could have their attack range doubled. They're still doing so much damage. Why don't we do... Let's do fireworks. Let's try to get their attack range doubled. I'll put Frost on these guys again, on the imps. And I'm not sure how much the fireworks helped there, but you know, we'll just say it helped a lot. Let's grab another swords for these imps. I was thinking about putting another cemetery down here, but I'd like to leave that plot open if there is something else I want at the shop. I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll take... You know, we'll take Carnage. Ooh, I could rewind. I think I played a swords last. Maybe Frost. I can't remember. Let's reroll here. Okay, we got a second migration. So I'll buy that. I'll buy shields. And that's all I can buy. So I'm going to use my shields first on the imps. And then migrate them once. And then migrate them back. So now they've got 38 health. 35 damage. That is not bad at all. It doesn't look like I have 163 troops there at the end. It really scares me. I am going to take a cemetery and put it over here so that I should be getting 4 imps every time one of my imps die. Because I have 4 cemeteries. All 4 of them are flashing. And I stopped flashing. But we're just slowly ticking down here. I don't like how many troops I'm losing though. Oh my goodness. I think this isn't good. Is this... Okay. This must be my number of actual troops left. I don't know. I did not like that though. Let's take this cemetery. We're gonna be fighting King of Nomads here in year 33, so we'll upgrade the cemetery. And I think we throw a Carnage on the bombers. Well, no, our imps have 38 health, so they've got more health by 3, so we'll give them the Carnage. And then I'm not gonna sacrifice anything. So let's check it out. Let's hope King of Nomads. Oh gosh. King of Nomads is hard. His AoE damage is just wild. I don't know what to do. I need towers, I guess, to deal with him. Maybe walls? I don't know. Alright, hopefully this doesn't turn into another slaughterhouse. Let's just pop right back in here and try this again. Maybe we can learn. Can learn from our mistakes. Maybe I peace out with King of Nomads. I'm gonna sacrifice here and here this time so that my pagoda's level 3 right off the bat, and then I'm gonna just throw some bombers down here. I'm gonna make them level 2. I'm hoping that's enough for this year. I really would like to sacrifice another plot so that my imps don't have to go there, though. I'm gonna reroll. I'll take a wild card, I guess. And I will put these imps down. I might remove them later. Okay, fighting King of Greed. See, this is where I'd want the beacon. We're gonna take the beacon. I'm gonna wild card the bombers, so they're level 3. I don't think I'd mind having just like a bunch of bombers, because they turn into the imps anyway. I think I'll shields. You know, ooh, these are all 3 pretty good. I'm mostly eyeing the gambling because I love the gambling royal decree. Exploration could be helpful with I need more plots. I think I have to go exploration to get more plots so that I can actually put stuff down. I'll take one on either side of the pagoda and then one in front of the bombers here. So I'll put my beacon down over here next to the pagoda and the cemetery, and now I don't have any problem with my imps being next to my pagoda there. So I'll upgrade them here, and I will take a procreate. Let's upgrade the imps first. They're level 2. Got 26 of them. 4.5 damage. Want to get that up. I'm looking for a farm to get my bombers up, but you know, I think a scout tower could also be good. We are expanding our kingdom, so I'll take the plot next to the beacon and put my scout tower down. That can start getting more hits per second. It's starting at 0.5, so it's not bad, but I think it's what we need in year 33. I'll take an overinvest. And I'm going to shields on these imps. Fighting the Rainbow Army. If we would have taken gambling, I would have gotten 2 rainbow cards right now. I wouldn't have gotten a pick, but I would have gotten 2. It's the opposite of diversification, where I get nothing. Let's reroll, try to get a temple. I could raise. I'm always down for... Well, I'm not always down for raising, actually, but I could raise here. Here, I think the extra royal decrees are always very fun, so let's raise. I could supplies. I don't think I want that, though. I don't think fireworks did that much last time. I could take payroll so that I reroll every time and get 10 gold. That'll set me up for the next shot. Let's take payroll. And I just need to remember to reroll every year to get 10 free gold. My imps are doing like no damage. Let's take another procreate. I literally forgot to reroll, is the crazy part. I feel like I need to like make a little sticky note or something and just put it right on my screen. I need to reroll. Okay, we got that farm. Oh my gosh, I didn't reroll. Okay, we're rerolling right now. Okay. We re-rolled. My goodness. I'm gonna reroll up here. I think we gotta take a spire. And I want like a demon's altar, I think. Ooh, a flamethrower could be good, or a mycelium. I think I'll take the mycelium. It's early enough. So I'm gonna put my farm down. I'm gonna procreate. I think I gotta go all in on these bombers. And I'm gonna put my mycelium down here. I want to put my spire down, but I don't have anywhere for it. I'll upgrade my mycelium. Get that up to level 2. And we get another royal decree. Oh my gosh, I am forgetting to reroll. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like it's so silly. Okay, we're gonna reroll. I think I get that on the royal decree too. Okay, we're gonna reroll, even though that farm was there and I wanted it. Now I'll reroll. I'll take a steel coat. And I'll reroll here. I didn't want any of that anyway. Catharsis could be good. My bombers are at 51 damage, so then I could go all in on these imps. Let's do Catharsis. So they got 1050% extra damage there. They're up to 51 damage. I'm gonna put a steel coat on them so that they're gonna end up being like my tanks, I guess. I feel like I haven't seen King of Nomads in a while, but I don't really want to fight him in year 33 again. Let's take the clone card, and I'm gonna upgrade my mycelium. And then I'll get to expand here in about 3 years, so I'll be able to put my spire down then. And if... Oh my gosh, I need to reroll. Okay, we're gonna reroll. Maybe we can get like a farm or another steel coat stack. Reroll. Farm. Beautiful. Let's make peace with King of Nomads. As much as I'd like to keep him in the loop for swords and shields, I don't want to fight him again. Alright, let's upgrade our farm, get our extra bombers. And we've got more troops in King of Nature. That is good to see. Oh my goodness. Mycelium is doing a good amount. Let's reroll. I'm gonna take Procreate. I'm gonna Procreate on the bombers. And they are just doing a lot of damage. So... I wish I would have gotten the Demon's Altar earlier in the game. I just don't have any plots. Unless I sacrifice here, I need to get rid of the cemetery. Oh, well there's a sacrifice, there's a Demon's Altar. I'm gonna remember to reroll. None of these are great. My imps are level 2, so I will upgrade my imps to level 3. And I will take this plot. Put my spire down. And if I could get a farm, that'd be great. I would also take a blacksmith, so my goal here is to get rid of this cemetery. Reroll. Okay, I will take a blacksmith. I will try to get rid of the cemetery, upgrade the spire with the sacrifice, then put a blacksmith down. And that'll buff the cemeteries, which are doing like a good amount of my damage. Anyway, Gigantify. I mean, I know I'm supposed to reroll, but I'm not going to. I want my imps to be gigantic. They need more health. They only have 68 health. I do have a spire that is healing, but it is only level 1 doing 10 healing. But I think that if you gigantify a troop and then they come back as imps, those imps are gigantic because those imps looked a lot bigger than normal. We'll take this blacksmith. I will over-invest on these imps to give them a 15% stat boost. 178 damage on these imps is huge. We took care of the Blood Rebellion like it was nothing. Okay, we finally got this sacrifice card, and I'm gonna reroll, because I'm remembering to reroll. And I think we gotta take War Horns so that our summons are 50% stronger for a third time. So let's sacrifice here. My spire gets leveled up to level 2. And then we can put our blacksmith down. I mean, it's only gonna be down for a couple years, but you know, it's better than nothing. My mycelium did 51,000 damage. We'll get this farm, but first, we'll put the blacksmith down. Sad to get these support buildings right here at the end. Hopefully this is the end. 52,000 damage on the mycelium is wild. Reroll. And I don't need any of this. I'm gonna take the sacrifice in case I want it for something. Alright, it's year 31. I don't think I need a beacon, but I will take a scout tower to upgrade this since it's level 1. I'm gonna reroll and get my 10 gold on the shop, and then I'll reroll again. You know, I'll take another spire, and then I can reroll once. So I can either reroll the shop type or the cards. I think I'm gonna reroll shop type and try to get tomes. Yes, we got Jack of Magic. So I can do shields or wild card. So I've got a level 3 spire in my hand with 1. I need a wild card if I want to get the scout tower upgraded. So let's take that. And we'll leave exactly $0. That's a shopping spree. We'll upgrade our farm and our blacksmith and the scout tower and the spire. Very nice shop. And we have most of our troops left, so that is good. Let's reroll. I don't know what I don't need the money. I'll just take the clone. I mean, it's worth to get the money, I guess. No, there's literally no reason. Like, not a single reason. Because we're done with shops. I guess I can reroll. But when I reroll the first time, I get money, so I don't know. So I don't have any plots, so I'll reroll. And I'll just take a sacrifice and not use it. King of Nothing is leading his final assault, so I'm going to wild card. Is the only thing not level 3 on my board this blacksmith? Oh, the beacon too. So the beacon's got my pagoda up to 9.6 hits per second. These guys' damage is up to like 25. So I could give them an extra 2% on the blacksmith or the beacon. Everything else is level 3. Let's just ditch these sacrifice. And I can wild card. Let's do the beacon. Get the extra 2% hits per second. And we're fighting King of Nothing. He doesn't have a giant fire cone. So I'm hoping that this is enough. Like, half of my troops are gone. And so are his. Okay, his champion's gone. As soon as they went for him, he was all done. And we did it. Second try is the charm, I guess, for this one. Next quest. Oh my goodness. Necropolis is done. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness. Gigantic imps are definitely the way to go. Well, gigantic anything. I love Gigantify. I love when I take payroll and I just completely forget to get gold. But, you know, that's alright. I know we started with 2 times the war horns, but I think getting that extra 50% stronger is always good. Exploration, very good early pick. I was able to get down the scout tower and the beacon and the mycelium early, so that could get up here. I was honestly really surprised at the mycelium doing so much damage. Did they buff mycelium? Like, how is it doing 45 damage? It's not next to a blacksmith or anything. I didn't overinvest it. I just upgraded it to level 3. I don't remember buffing it at all. I don't know. The catharsis getting the bomber damage over to the imps was huge. I think that was super, super good option. I also love the gigantic summons from the gigantified imps, so that was also very fun. Cool challenge. Didn't lose any lives that time, and we beat year 33, and that's all that matters. But we got 2 more King Blood quests for some other time. Oh, this is an interesting one. You start with a kingdom filled with imps. Start with very convenient rainbow cards. That sounds fun. And bombermen. You only draw bombers. Start with fireworks. Okay. I mean, these are fun. I'm really enjoying quest mode. I don't know if you can tell from all the videos, but it is a really cool mode. I'm really glad that they added it, so Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite quest that either you've played or have seen me play, or excited to see me play, or excited to try yourself. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new Nine Kings content. And as always, thanks for watching.